Today we're going to go through how to successfully open, download, and then complete and submit an assessment with our online learning platform. So you'll start in your student portal login. And then we are going to click on our e-learning tag on the student portal homepage. Here we now have all of the courses that you are currently enrolled in. Click into the course that you wish to submit your assessment in, and you will have to actually go through and review all of the materials, resources to actually get to the point where you can complete your assessment. So if you have a look through here, all of your assessments will have a little caption underneath them saying it's the official assessment kit to complete, or click here to submit your assessment. So we actually want to click on the link that has the little hand next to it. That's going to take you to your official assessment kit with ICE. Then what we need to do is click on the PDF file and it will download to your computer. Now, you cannot complete your assessment from this page. What you actually need to do is click download once again and save it to your desktop, or maybe you've created a folder on your desktop around your ICE assessment kits. The really important thing, if you want your assessment to be graded quickly and to have your results quickly, you need to save this on your computer with your name as part of the file name. So it should be Danielle Dixon, the subject code, and then the subject name. So you can see I didn't actually have to go and change any of this here. I just went in and put my first and last name in front of the heading that was already there. And then you're going to click Save onto your computer. If we then minimize this, we're going to come here and I can see the assessment there. And from this point, we can actually start to fill in our assessment. So always make sure that you put your first and your last name and then select the date which you are completing that. We'll go with not next week, go with today's date. On the first page, that's all you need to complete at this point in time. So then we're going to scroll down Now you don't actually need to touch any of the practical observations either. That's something that we'll complete once you're back on campus. But it is very important that we actually answer all of our questions, okay? These are not the actual answers, just in case you are questioning that. Now, when you have here, you can actually type your answers in, okay? And because you have downloaded this to your desktop or to a file on your computer, you can actually click Save. And say you don't need to, or you haven't got around to answering all the information at once. If we hit Save, that's now saved on our computer. I'm going to reopen that, scroll down, and it's actually saved our answers. Now, I can't stress enough that if you do not save your assessment to your computer or to your desktop, it will not save your answers. So I will actually put a little mock assessment in the induction, and you can go in there and complete that so you can practice this a little bit. Now let's pretend that we're all complete there. So I've gone back into my student portal, and I actually want to now submit my assessment. Okay, so it tells you here that we have 3 attempts allowed on this assessment and that you haven't had a grade or a submission as yet. So now we're going to click Add Submission. So what we want to do here is click on this box, choose a file, and we're going to go to the location in which we stored our completed saved assessment. Okay, I'll click on that and we're going to upload that file. Now, don't just get stuck on sticking to one page, so we want to hit Save Changes. So we've added a file. You can actually see here it says draft not submitted. So it's very, very important that you actually scroll all the way down here and hit Submit Assignment. If you do not do that, I will not receive a copy of it and I won't be able to mark it. Tick the acknowledgement that you confirm that this is your own work, unless you've acknowledged that it is someone else's work. And from this point, we hit Continue. So now we can see we've got the green bar there. It says this is attempt 1, and you do get 3 attempts at your written work. And your file will now sit there, and it should be labelled as it's labelled on your computer. Now that is all you have to do to submit your assessments. So the great thing about this is no more hours of writing, and also no more lost pieces of paper, no more printing, so we're being really beneficial for the environment as well, and it arrives directly in my inbox or your trainer's inbox for marking. So that's all you need to do to submit your assessments online.